Hi everyone, this is Geeta NG from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today we are going to learn about the topic genetic algorithm in soft evolutionary computing. Let us see the contents, introduction, principles of genetic algorithm, advantages and disadvantages of genetic algorithm, applications of genetic algorithm, and conclusion. Introduction to the genetic algorithm. This genetic algorithm is this is the one of the fascinating concept in and soft computing evolution. This genetic algorithm this mimics the process of natural selection to find one of the optimal solutions for and complex problems, and also it particularly those that are difficult to solve the traditional methods it uses. Then principles of genetic algorithm. There are many principles of genetic algorithm. This genetic algorithm is mainly inspired by the Darwin's theory of evolution. Here are some of the principles of genetic algorithm approach. These are population, fitness function. First, let's discuss about the population. Population. Imagine a group of candidates, in a place where each person or each represent an individual in an population. These solutions are encoded in a specific way, like often as a chromosomes with genes, like similar to an DNA. Where the population, this is one of the principle of a genetic algorithm. Then second is fitness function. Like each candidate solution as a one fitness score assigned by a function. This evaluates its effectiveness in solving the problem. This higher fitness scores the indicate the better solution. This fitness function helps to where before only this assigned by a function, it evaluates the effectiveness if into solving a problem. If has higher fitness, then it scores and indicate the better solutions. Then the other principles of genetic algorithms are selection, crossover, mutation, and iteration. Before we studied the principles population and the fitness selection. Now selection, crossover, mutation, and iteration. Selection means now not all individuals are created equal. Like selection mechanism, it chooses the parents from the current population based on their fitness, and individuals with higher fitness scores have a greater chance of being selected for reproduction. Here in genetic algorithm, this is also one of the principal selection. Here, not all individuals are selected or created as equal. This selection process principle or this mechanism we choose the parents from the current population based on their fitness, and also if who have the which person or which individual have the highest fitness scores, these have a greater chance for being selected for the reproduction. Then crossover. Here the genetic material of two parent solutions is combined to create a offspring, new candidate solution. This process allows for the exchange of information and exploration of the solution space. This is the crossover. Then mutation. To introduce the different or diversity and prevent the stagnation, a small random change. It is the mutation. This applied to the offspring genes with a low probability. Then mutation helps the algorithm for a local optima and also explore the new areas of the search space. And then iteration. These steps, iteration, year, selection, crossover, and mutation, this repeated over multiple generations, evolving the population towards better solution. These selection, crossover, and mutations, they are iterated, they are repeated for multiple generations to evolve the population towards a better solution to get the fitness score, higher fitness score, and effectiveness. Less fit individuals are replaced by the new generation, gradually improving the overall fitness by the population. Advantages of genetic algorithm. Here, effective for complex problems, robust to noise, implicit parallelism, and adaptability, and no gradient information need. These are the advantages of genetic algorithm. Firstly, effective for complex problems means your genetic algorithms is excel to tackle the problems and that are the difficult to solve with and traditional methods. This genetic algorithm can handle the problems that lack well-defined mathematical model or have a multiple optimal solutions. But this way it helps. Then robust to noise. Unlike some algorithms, they require the to precise the data. These genetic algorithm can handle the noisy or an incomplete data. This makes them well suited for real world applications where data might not be perfectly accurate. Then third advantages of genetic algorithm is implicit parallelism. This evaluate of individual in an population can be done in parallel and make a genetic algorithms potentially faster on multi-code processes. This allows for faster exploration of the solution space. Then adaptability. These genetic algorithms are inherently they adapt the they adaptable and as a selection process also favors the better solution. This population continuously evaluates towards the improved performance. These are the advantages of genetic algorithm. Then disadvantages of genetic algorithm or computational cost. This computational cost is nothing but genetic algorithm can be a computationally expensive, more expensive, especially for problems which have a large populations or an complex solution representation. These evaluate the each individual in the population and it can be a more time consuming. This is one of the disadvantages and it is also more expensive. Then slow convergence. Finding the most optimal solution can take a significant number of generations. To find the most optimal solution, it can take a significant number of generations, particularly for and complex problems. This stochastic nature of genetic algorithms means there is no guarantee of finding the absolute best solution with a specific time frame. This is a slow convergence. Disadvantages of genetic algorithm. Then parameter tuning. The performance of genetic algorithms have relies on carefully chosen parameters like population size or and crossover rate and mutation rate. Based on this, the performance of a genetic algorithms have released the parameters. This tuning, this parameter can be requiring the experimentation and also and domain knowledge. Then difficult to understand the solutions. This is like one of the disadvantage of the genetic algorithm, very difficult to understand the solutions. It means the solutions generated by the genetic algorithm, it might be an encoded in a way like it's not readily interpretable by humans. This can make it challenging to understand why a particular solution is optimal. By this way, it's difficult to understand the some solutions or difficult to understand. Then limited to finding the good solutions. It seems It seems genetic algorithms don't guarantee finding the absolute optimal solutions. They don't guarantee to find the absolute optimal solutions and they are more likely to find a good enough solutions within a reasonable time frame. These are the disadvantages of an genetic algorithm. Then applications of an genetic algorithm. Here genetic algorithms have a wide range of application in and many fields like machine learning, engineering design, scheduling and resource allocation, and financial modeling. These are the applications of a genetic algorithm. Like in machine learning, the applications hyperparameter optimization, feature selection, and evolving the neural network activities. By this way, it helps the machine learning helps in a genetic algorithm. Then engineering design to make an optimized design of for efficiency, most efficiency and for performance and cost. By this way, the application in the engineering design and scheduling and resource allocation, finding the optimal schedules for tasks or allocating a resources effectively. Well, this is one of the application of genetic algorithm and financial modeling evaluating a trading strategies or optimizing the invest portfolios. These are the four applications of genetic algorithm: machine learning, engineering design, scheduling and resource allocation, and financial modeling. Then conclusion of the genetic algorithm in soft evolutionary computing. This genetic algorithm, this is one of the powerful tool in the soft computing evolution and also it is the traditional technique tool. By mimicking the natural selection, they can effectively search for optimal solutions and especially for challenging problems. This mainly the genetic algorithm, it mimics the natural selection and it can effectively search for optimal solution and also especially for challenging the problems. As research it continues, genetic algorithms are poised to play an even greater role in and various scientific engineering domains. This is about genetic algorithm in and soft evolutionary computing. Thank you.